Hey friends, it's Susan from LegsLikeMine, and I am on the heels of coming in from a long driving trip up from Oklahoma City to Minneapolis, where I was able to meet with the Juno Active team and share with them some of my thoughts about how their products are constructed and how they fit with ladies who have lipedema as a part of Lipedema Awareness Month. The company was so gracious. They spent a whole day with me. They took me to lunch, all that. We tried on so many outfits, some for me, some for their CEO, some that were just straight up like catalog shoots and stuff like that. But when it was over, they surprised me. I didn't expect it at all. I would have paid to go up there, you guys. Anyway, they gave me a they gifted me some clothes, and they gave it to me in this little gift bag, and they actually let me pick what I was going to try or what I was going to take home. And so I want to show you what they gave me, and then you're literally watching probably the start of another book. I've got I'm working on the Sugar Mama book right now, which will take 6 months, and to just compile the information from all of us who are participating in trying to reduce our sugar intake and seeing how it affects us. But in the meantime, I'm still going to be working on a couple of other books. And one of these is going to be about one of the items I'm going to show you. So anyway, I asked to see a racerback bathing suit. And when I tried this on, I'll show you guys pictures of it as the month goes on. This baby is so cute, and I like it because I think every woman has beautiful shoulders, regardless of what your size is, whatever. Show your shoulders. You don't have to show your whole arm. I love that style right now. That's the peekaboo style. But anyway, I happen to have pretty strong shoulders because I do a ton of swimming, right? Almost every day I'm in the pool, and I wanted to see if this would highlight that, and it sure enough did. So I'm actually probably gonna wear this tankini today. And what I like about it too, I mean, I like a lot about it, but it's got a lining on the inside and a built-in bra. And the way that the fabric hangs on it, it's kind of loose on the front, just a little bit. It's not too much fabric, so you don't have to worry about coverage up front. So I was really pleasantly surprised. Actually, we were all pleasantly surprised at how flattering this cut was on my particular size with my particular body shape. So it looked super, super nice. So I've got that. And like I said, I'll be wearing this item quite a bit when I go on my cruise here in a couple of weeks. I've got their shorts. I already own their shorts anyway, but I wanted to try a Capri swim pant because a lot of my ladies, and myself included, there are just times whenever you don't want to wear I never wear a short bathing suit unless I'm just in the privacy of my own pool or whatever. But sometimes when I'm at the water park or whatever, snorkeling in Hawaii, on a cruise in Mexico, I wear my bathing suits everywhere. And what I like about this is, so they actually gave me a pair of the Capris. The fabric that they use and the cuts are the things that make Juno Active stand out over everybody else's competition. The fabric on this is so thick. I wish you could feel it. I have bathing suits, and I brought one with me to my shoot to show that was 100 swims in, meaning I had already worn that bathing suit 100 times, and we did a side-by-side comparison. And the new one that they had versus the one that I had swam 100 times in chlorine, salt, and sun, the coloring was the same. Like these bathing suits, now you have to take care of them. You don't throw them in the washer and dryer all the time. I rinse mine out usually and then hang dry it unless it really needs, like if I've been at a lake or something gross, then I'll have to wash it in the washing machine. But never use fabric softener, all that stuff. Anyway, the fabric is thick enough to where if you have lumps and bumps like most women do, believe it or not, most women do, it smooths them out. And so we actually tried these capris on a couple of ways. I wore it with the tankini, which is kind of what it was intended for. But then I put a top on top of it. And we also tried it on with like a longer, and I'm going to have to get the names for all these right, but it was like a swimsuit top that you would just throw on top of your swim bra or your swimming suit and like go about town and stuff. These are really, really smooth, and they're easy to move in. plenty of room. We talked about booty gap extensively, and I verified that everything I had did not have a significant booty gap whenever I was wearing it. So the designers at Juno Active actually really put a ton of thought into how the clothing fits on a larger size body. In fact, their dress form, where they make everything, is built on top of a size 1X body. So they're not just grading up a smaller size. They're actually designing the seams and everything to fit people who have ample assets in lots of areas, right? So anyway, this I'm going to model for you in front of the pool because I have so many people when I go to my swim classes at the Y or whatever, they're asking me about that aquatard. And I see ladies in the pool there who are using like cotton leggings. I have a pair of cheap capris that I bought on Amazon that are swim capris. They're real thin, so you can see every single indentation, bump, wrinkle, whatever. But these, it really smooth things out. So anyway, thank you. Oh my God, I'm so happy to have a new bathing suit, and especially one that I think will help women in the lipedema community. That's why I picked the capri specifically. I also I swim year round in my pool out back in Oklahoma City. And I prefer to wear longer bathing suits in the winter because it really does help with heat retention whenever it's cold outside, and you just have to get that workout in. You just need to get in the water to get some free compression. So anyway, okay, so here is my last item. And I picked it, like I could have picked bathing suits all day long or whatever, but this is a dress. And whenever they first told me about their dresses, I was like, yeah, well, you're competing with Walmart and you're competing with just my size. So, why, basically, why do you make dresses whenever that's not the gap in the market? Okay, the second they brought this out for me to try, I was like, oh my God, the fabric feels so good. And I literally went when they held it out for me to try, and I went, ooh, the fabric just feels so stinking good. Anyway, this is called a quick wick dress, I think is what it's called. And I'll put definitely, I'm going to put a link for all this. I tried this baby on, and I got it into 4X because I just don't know or trust, but I will find out everything I've bought from Juno, and I've been a customer of theirs since before they changed their name from Junonia to Juno Active. I've been a customer for a long time. Everything I own from them has had incredible quality, great cut. It handles well whenever you wash it and dry it. So why would anything be different? And it's intentional, right? Like their clothes are timeless investment pieces that are cut well. They're designed for our bodies. It's not fast fashion that's made out of junky material that you're going to end up donating or throwing away because it doesn't last. So I'm going to hold this up for you. This is the front, and I picked it in the heather purple because it's Lipedema Awareness Month. If you can see though, they have designed, this is the back, they've designed this dress so that it has a waist, an empire waist, and then it has seams right down the middle in the back. And those seams break up the monotony of a dress like this. So I actually, like I said, you're probably watching the forming of a blog post, which will then turn into a book. I have a post out there right now with a basic black maxi dress, how many ways you can wear it. I'm gonna do the same thing with this purple dress. Now I know that today I'm gonna order this same dress with my own money in black, because I have some activities where I volunteer at the Civic Center where black is required, and I've been looking for a dress just like this that I can just throw on top of my BioFlex leggings and go. And I'm wearing my all black, and sometimes you just need something where you can dress it up. So I'm ordering that today, but I'm also gonna start trying this with outfits. And every time I make a new look with the purple dress, I'm going to post it on Instagram. So you're gonna see a lot of this dress. I had this crazy idea this morning that I would try and wear the same dress for a year. And I would have to give myself exceptions where when I have to wear the black dress, I would wear the black dress, for dress up events or whatever. But also I think there are times whenever I go to business meetings and manufacturer meetings and stuff where you just kind of need a second piece that I can throw a jacket on or whatever with. So I think I might do a while, and I'm not sure how long I'm committing to, where I wear the same dress style out of 2 dresses for an extended period of time to see how many looks I can get, and then to see like what kind of feedback I get. And I also, honestly, I want to test and see how this fabric holds up. It feels so good. But you know, in a month, if I've worn it for a month, is it balled up? Is it shrinking? Is it whatever? Well, I think I'm gonna tell you guys. So this is day 1. I'm not gonna include in this video what my first look is. I've got to go figure it out. And I also probably need to, you know, wash my face. There's an idea after a road trip, right? Anyway, I'm gonna put a look together. I have some errands and stuff to run today, so I'm gonna take some pictures of what I look like in my dress for real and how I accessorized it and styled it, and we'll go from there. So anyway, this is Juno Active dress, and like I said, I'll put a link in the show notes and the comments, whatever, where from depending on what social I'm on, and we will go from there. So I hope you enjoyed this. Again, thank you so much to Juno. The time they spent with me, not only letting me try things on, which the clothing I was trying on were sizes 3X and 4X, and I know that's not your typical size model. They typically use a size 1X model. So my feedback is a little bit different than their fit model, right? And I think that the time they spent listening to me, and we sort of had like this open sort of arrangement where I was like, no, man, if you need to tuck something in or test it or pull it on my body, that's cool. Like, that's why I'm here, is to help make a better product for not only plus size women, but specifically for women who have lipedema. We're always looking about pants, and we talked about pants for so long. I tried on lots of pants really for the benefit of the lipedema community. We tried on joggers and different capris, and we talked about pant lengths that we like, and about having to wear compression all the time, and how that can just be, and they saw it when I walked in the door. I was pouring sweat because I was wearing this compression. We're in the lights, you know, so they witnessed firsthand what it's like to have to wear 2 layers all the time. And really talked about like, oh, maybe we could make a palazzo pant, or, you know, how can we accommodate with a boot cut or a straight leg and stuff like that. And so the designer was, and I know I'm probably getting everybody's title wrong, but the designer was really taking a lot of notes about how she could, you know, update the patterns to be able to accommodate more people with one pattern and that sort of thing. So they listened, and I actually got feedback from quite a few ladies online before I went to Juno about what we were looking for, not only in swimwear, but in just day-to-day clothing where there is legitimately a gap in the market. And I think they listened because obviously their company, they're in business to serve people, and you can do a lot better business whenever you're filling an actual gap, right? You're not making clothes on speculation that people will like it. You're like, oh my gosh, the lipedema community came to us and asked for these things. We know that there are 14 million women in America alone that have it. So we can really help the community by listening to them and making clothes that we have been dying for, right? So stay on the lookout here as I go through my first outfit today. I'll post it on Insta and all the socials, and we'll see what you think. I wish you could feel this fabric though, just to wrap it up. The fabric on actually all of the things that they gave me was, and I think I used the word dreamy so many times in my session with them, because the fabric and the cut are what make this company stand out. Quality, absolute quality. So with that, thanks again, Juno, for taking the time with me. Ladies in the lipedema community, hang on for a crazy ride, because you never know what kind of craziness I'm gonna, you know, unleash on us with this purple dress that we're all gonna love. And then by the end of whatever period of time, you're gonna be sick of seeing this purple dress. All right, I'll see you later. Have a great day. And holler if you have any comments, or if you have any style suggestions for how you want to see a knee length v-neck longer sleeve, right? Sort of, it feels like jersey, but it's better. It's way better than jersey dress. Let me know in the comments and I will see if I can incorporate your look and give you a shout out for your suggestion. All right, take care. Bye.